If you're a wedding DJ who hates filming and editing content, but you know you need those reels and TikToks, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you a super simple way that I make content using CapCut and AI, using no special effects, and honestly, I get all of these done usually in about 15 to 20 minutes. I'm going to have you follow along with me as I edit and make a real live reel and even post it, and then you can see the final outcome. All right, now I'm going to film this from my iPad because I want you guys to see how I would do it from a mobile device. You could literally do this from your phone. If you do it on a laptop, it is more effective, but I myself am still trying to figure out CapCut desktop, and so I'm just going to show you how I do this on my iPad today. If you're running out of storage on your phone, one thing that I do is I just literally take it on my phone and then I airdrop it to my iPad, so that way I'm able to clear up storage on my phone. Phone's got better cameras, but iPad has a lot of storage. So that's what I'm going to use today. It's got a bigger screen. It's kind of nice. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up CapCut Mobile right here, and I'm just going to start a new project. It's going to pull up all of your photos and videos. And so as I'm looking for my video today, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my plan for this reel. This reel is actually going to be more of a shout out to a photographer. She sent me a ton of super awesome pictures, and I'm really grateful. And so I'm going to make this reel and give her a big shout out. One cool thing about that is if you're able to collab with other vendors, then they might also post your content, and then you're also able to get more reach that way. So I'm going to use this video right here. It's a bride getting thrown through the air. So it's pretty awesome. I don't know why they wanted me to play YMCA and didn't actually line dance, but that's what was going on. So in this video here, I've got the bride flying through the air, and then I don't know if you can see, but I have the photographer in this top left corner here. And so this is where she's going to come into play. So she sent me some pictures she got from a bird's eye view of the bride literally flying. So now I'm going to pull up some of those pictures here. So I'm going to go to photos, and I've got a bunch of amazing pictures of this bride absolutely living her dream. This video, this reel, is essentially going to show why you should hire a professional photographer, and even why I as a DJ recommend it. So my idea is I'm going to say something along the lines of, at the beginning, this is what I took on my iPhone, and then it's going to switch and pan to the photos that the photographer took. So I need help coming up with a caption. I'm not really good at this. So I'm going to use AI. AI is an amazing tool. Why don't you use it? If you're not using it, you're probably going to fall behind in the world of social media. So I'm just going to open up ChatGPT, and I actually already made this. I got a folder here called DJ Social Media. And so right here I have photography versus iPhone video. And so I typed this little situation here and I said, hey, I had an awesome video of a bride who's getting thrown into the air, and then I got a professional photographer who sent the pictures. I'd love to give her a shout out. So I just gave it a super long prompt. Here is my idea. And ChatGPT, it said, this is a very strong idea. Now, ChatGPT always thinks your ideas are good.
It is a yes, man.
So I actually wanted to show you guys this as well. This is something I did to make ChatGPT not too nice to me, because sometimes I feel like it's always like, this idea is amazing, and then it's a flop, right? So I wanted it to be real with me. So you can actually customize your ChatGPT under personalizations in the settings. And so I actually gave it custom instructions here. It says, you are an expert who double checks things, you're skeptical, and you do research. I am not always right, neither are you, but we strive for accuracy. So anyways, pulls everything up, and I basically asked, hey, I need ideas for text overlay, because if you got a text overlay at the beginning of your video, it's going to be super, super helpful. So it gave me a few ideas, but I've already looked through these, and the one I liked was right here. And so I wanted to show you guys this, where it says, I caught this on my iPhone, ... When you're making a short reel, the first thing you want to do with your text is make sure it gets some curiosity going for the viewer. And so the viewer's going to be like, oh, I caught this on my iPhone, ... What's coming up next? And then it's going to switch. You're going to use the music to drop the beat and change it up. And then it'll say, but this is why you hire a pro. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to pull it up here. I'm going to just click at the very bottom. It says text. And I am going to say, I caught this on my, I'm actually going to hit enter so it has more space, iPhone, ... And I like to use fun fonts like this one because it's going to bring it in, kind of give it some animation, which is fun. So they have to wait till it appears. So I caught this on my iPhone, ... And one thing that'll even be better to make this more effective is I'm actually going to add another text that says, but ... So people know that something's coming. So I caught this on my iPhone, ... But they're going to switch to when it says, this is why you hire a pro. And the nice thing about social media is with CapCut here, I'm going to make all the pictures go like quick, so the people watching can see a bunch of pictures at once. And the cool thing is if I were to use TikTok for this and I upload it, TikTok usually chooses sounds that automatically match with this video really well. I'm going to shorten these pictures to just like 1 second each. So that way we just get the quick bam, bam, bam of all the pictures, except I'm going to make the text really long so that people know the whole time that we're hiring a pro. I'm going to say something like amazing moments need to be captured just as much as they need music. And that way, kind of nice. I'm giving the photographer a shout out, but I'm also reminding people that I'm a DJ here. I was also present, right? So that's why I'm using this this here. So there you go. That's my reel. So let's look at it, see it from the start, see how it goes. All right. So I caught this on my iPhone, but this is why you hire a pro. Bam, 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 bam. We get to see some awesome pictures from the dance party. Amazing moments need to be captured just as much as they need music. Okay. You could say it's cringe, whatever. This is just an example of a reel that I do. The nice thing about this reel is, yes, one of the videos, one quick short video I actually captured, but then the photographer gives me all this content. So I'm going to use her content. It's super professional. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do from CapCut, you are going to export it. And CapCut's going to export that really quick so that it saves to your camera roll. One thing you want to make sure that you do is you want to make sure that you delete the CapCut watermark because they are always at the very end. So I could just edit it on the iPhone app and just cut out this part right here, right? If you guys can see that. So now I'm going to start off using TikTok. And if you don't have TikTok, you can use Instagram for this too. Instagram does it as well. But TikTok is really nice for your first video that you post because it adds music that matches along really well. And I'm going to hit plus, and then I'm going to hit this video, and I've got it right here. So I'm just going to hit next. And let's see what it has. Auto sound up here. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So let's actually edit this because I don't know if I should get rid of the sound from the original reel. Maybe I should. So let's see what it does with that. Okay, honestly, it sounds pretty good. TikTok makes some sound for me, super simple, and I can even save this to my iPhone and post it in other places. One nice thing about using Instagram, you can go and adjust the reel and the music, and that way you can make it match the drop perfectly. Because sometimes when you're using certain social media apps, you want to use the sounds from those social media apps, because if you use like a trending sound on Instagram, for example, they're more likely to push it out there. So now for the caption, I actually also used ChatGPT for this. So let's see what it said. It's right here. I said, same moment, two perspectives. I grabbed this on my phone in the middle of the dance floor. Then the photographer delivered these. This is why having an amazing vendor team matters. And I don't know if I like the teamwork one. That looks kind of just a little cringe, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go on to TikTok and just add it right here. Bam, super easy. So the photographer, she has Instagram, and I'm going to post this on Instagram too. But right here, I don't think she actually has TikTok, so it's not going to come up. And DJ, jdjentertainmentutah. Awesome, you can't mention yourself. Thanks, TikTok. I'm also going to put the venue, which was called the Harvest Park Event Center. Put a little emoji here to match it. Let's go church because that's probably the closest thing that, yeah. Okay, there you go. So already done, just like that. So, and the location is right there, Harvest Park Event Center. Once again, I'll do this on Instagram as well, and then the tags will actually apply. One thing you'll also want to do to post is just use a couple of hashtags. Hashtags essentially group a bunch of photos or videos together. And so if I put hashtag wedding DJ and people search wedding DJ, then my post is more likely to come up. One thing that I want to do is put Utah wedding DJ because I'm a wedding DJ here in Utah. And then I'm going to put bride, right? Because there's a bride in this. And I'm going to go Utah wedding venue. I'm going to go Utah wedding photographer. That way, if people are searching up Utah wedding photographers or venues, then my content is more likely to come up. I'm going to watch it one more time, make sure it looks good. Beautiful. Okay, so it's done. So I'm just going to post it to TikTok. And then when you post it to TikTok, it's going to pull up right here. My TikTok's brand new, by the way. I don't have a lot of followers, but TikTok is really nice because it pushes things out pretty well. Especially a lot of the younger brides and grooms of this generation use TikTok. So I use it. I don't use it as much as I should, but there it is. Okay, so I caught it on my iPhone. Bam, it's there. So now it's going to save to my camera roll automatically. There it is. So now what I can do is I can literally just go post it to Instagram. So I'm going to hit create, and then I'm going to do reel. And then bam, the video is just right here. So it's super simple. Okay, there it is. So I could add audio and it'll come up with audio for me that it feels like applies. That's something I can do that's super useful, but I'll probably just keep the audio that I already have. And then I'll just do the exact same caption I did as before. I'll make sure to tag that photographer, and then bam, you got a reel. Okay, so I just finished. I posted it to Instagram and to TikTok. I ended up changing it a little bit on Instagram because I wanted to use a mashup that I made and use my own original audio. But do me a favor, go give me some love. Check it out. Give it a like, give it a comment. I'd love to see what you guys think about it. Once again, I'm not an expert on this, and I'd love any tips and suggestions if you have any. But for those of you who are not super social media savvy, I hope this video was able to help. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.